Hey sports fans, it's Raven. So I wanted to continue doing my off-season grades, and next we have the Detroit Pistons. So Detroit added Karis LeVert in free agency on a 2-year, $29 million contract. They also added Duncan Robinson in a sign and trade with the Miami Heat. He was signed to a 3-year, $48 million contract, but only $19 million of it is guaranteed. They also re-signed Paul Reed to a 2-year, $11 million contract, and they drafted Chaz Lanier. The players that they lost Simone Fontecchio in the trade with the Heat for Duncan Robinson. They lost Tim Hardaway Jr. in free agency to the Denver Nuggets. They lost Dennis Schroeder in free agency to the Sacramento Kings. And then Malik Beasley looks like he'll end up having some kind of suspension with the gambling. And who knows if he'll ever play in the NBA again. So that was part of the reason why they had to change their signings to Duncan Robinson, because they did want to re-sign Malik Beasley, but it sounds like he's in trouble for gambling and may not be able to play in the NBA either this season or ever again. So kind of going with that as far as my grade goes, I would have rather have had Beasley and Schroeder back instead of Karis LeVert and Duncan Robinson. I just think Schroeder and Beasley are better players and better suited for what the Pistons are trying to do. I do like Karis LeVert. I think he's a pretty good athlete and can be a facsimile of what Beasley did. He's not as good of a pure three-point shooter. That's where Duncan Robinson is going to have to step in. And I don't know if he'll be able to hit 300 threes like Beasley did, but hopefully he has a really good year from three and he can make a lot of threes. I do worry about Duncan Robinson's defense. He's not a very good defensive player, so that's going to be a downgrade from Beasley. Not that Beasley's the world's best defensive player, but he is a better defensive player than Duncan Robinson. The one big addition, which doesn't happen from free agency or the draft, is they are getting Jaden Ivey back from injury. So his ability to play the 1 and the 2 will really help with him not being hurt anymore. So that can make the team better, even if they didn't have the world's best offseason. As far as the offseason grade, I give the Pistons a C-. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Have a good one.